What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pat Taste Performance. Check out my hair inside. Today in the driver, we have a couple of snowblowers, but today in the driver we're going to be focusing on these two right here. This is the newest version. I actually sold this to someone 5 years ago, and they still have the belts because everything I sell I service. I kid you not. And you know, belts are cheap. Those are the 013s and the 014s. I know those by heart. I do a lot of these snowblowers. I could rebuild one of these snowblowers piece by piece, hand by hand if I needed to. You give it to me in pieces, I'll rebuild it. That's how good these machines sell at a $350 price point. Anyway, they're both here for the same exact reason. They are a no start. And both owners swear up and down, left and right, that is not a gas related issue. This one's going to be a little pain in the you-know-what to trigger because the carburetor is buried under a cover. We have to move the spark plug, but I'm going to show you how it doesn't start, and I'm going to try my famous trick and see if that gets running. This one is a Tecumseh on it. The other one is a Poundmore. So the carburetor is easily accessible, and we could hit it with some go-go juice. And I'm sorry, I've been saying go-go juice. Go-go juice is starting fluid. So let's just show you how none of these work. Oh, and listen, this tire is flat. I don't know how long he's been using with the flat tire, but you know, it is what it is. So 179cc engine, 22-inch clearing path, self-propelled. Look at this, basically practically the same. There's a plastic transmission in here. Some people like them, some people don't. I don't care. It beats shoveling snow and it generates money. So I like it. So let's verify that there's a no start issue. Well, first and foremost, I haven't seen this machine in 5 years. So let's check on the oil. Royal purple isn't looking so royal purplish. This machine here, the guy handles all his maintenance. I picked it up at his house. There's a nice story behind this one. Well, not nice, but you know, it's just heartwarming or gut-wrenching. And all right, I'm not making any sense. I just gave you two completely opposites, but let's just check the oil. Oh wow, someone who takes care of his own stuff. That's nice and black. So when was the last time you changed your oil on this thing? This is a Tecumseh. You should be changing the oil every 25 hours. Tecumsehs, when the oil gets a little bit low, or the viscosity goes, the rod likes to exit the party. But let's do this one first because the cops were called. So let's see what we got here. Now this thing has plenty of compression. I can feel. Now he swears up and down that this machine is not an issue because he says for 5 years since you've never seen it, 5 years you sold this to me, you've never seen me here because I know what I'm doing. There's something else wrong with the machine. So, tip it over in the service position and we're going to access the carburetor. Right in there. We're not going to do any triaging with this because it's a little bit of pain and my gut is telling me that it is his fault with the gas. Okay, so right here are your two carburetor jet nuts. This one is your drain and this one is to drop the bulb. We are going to have to access the bottom of the carburetor. It's a 10mm nut, lefty loosey, righty tighty. And the gas is coming out. So we know that we do have fuel getting to the carburetor. Okay. Looks clean inside. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm not. We shall see. Set this aside. We're going to get our handy dandy tip cleaners and we're just going to stick it right down the middle. Look at that. Ooh, I felt some resistance and I just popped it. Maybe I am right. So let's see, let me get you off the stand and see if we can just get a better angle of this brass jet. Focus. Okay. There is a brass jet inside there, and that's where exactly you need to stick your hole in. Right in the middle here. If I would have popped off the tire, that would have been easier, but I just got done with work, and as you guys see, I'm a little bit busy. So take my word for it. I will show you on another carburetor outside of this machine, of the brass jet that I am referring to. This style carburetor is very, very common on multiple machines. So here I'm going to take a carburetor that I have from a Husqvarna. It's actually from an LCT. Come on. You're gonna make me look stupid now? Come on. Here we go. Right here. See that brass jet? Flat tip screwdriver, pop that sucker out. But we're gonna try the quick and dirty way. And then if it surges, this one's missing, but right here is your pilot jet. Idle circuit jet, you pop that out and you clean that as well. I have a bunch of those pre-drilled. That's what I do. I'm built on speed over here. So if I have to drill out your idle jet, I'm not installing the same idle jet in your snowblower. You have one that I already have pre-drilled on the shelf. And at a later date and time, I will drill out the other one. So let's set this back in here. I like to put this drain right here facing out so it's easily accessible for us. Now we're going to take this off the service position. All right, this is your service position. And we're going to give this thing a rip. And then the guy could sit there and say, you're wrong or not. I really shouldn't be pulling on this thing. But let's see what we got. Come on. So use the electric start. It's not gas, Jason. Oh, yes, it is. Now I can tell this has an impeller package on it, and he's not lubricated anything. So, with that being said, this machine is done. If he agrees to me to service it, I will. If not, it's done. I'm not even going to put the air in the tire, because remember, the cops are here. No, I'm joking. I'll put air in the tire. Choke on. That slight surging is the engine's cold. That will go away. I'm just backing off the choke off. But we'll consider this done. Look at that, even idles like a champ too. Okay, round two. We have this one here. This is the older version. This is 5.5 with a 24, and this one has a 3-speed gearbox in it. But the crazy part is that there is a crazy complicated setup here, and it relies on belt tension, and this is what it uses for the belt tension. I don't like it. If there's a machine that comes across it and it doesn't work, I will remove all that hinky-dory stuff and I will convert it to that style right there. You're only getting 1 speed instead of the 3. So he says that this doesn't start, and it's not gas either, because he says he maintains everything, as you guys can see. Gas is fresh. How he maintains everything. So, can we, usually what I like to do is you just pull this choke knob off. It's cold. That's a pain in the you-know-what. Usually you could pull this choke knob off right here, and that's not working either. Okay, same thing, service position. This is a Tecumseh, so it's going to be the same but different. Does that make sense? And we're going to focus on the carburetor bowl right there. That nut right here is what we need to focus on. So that is not a 10 millimeter. That should be 13 or a half inch if memory serves me correct. And don't worry about the gas leaking out. All right, so don't worry about the gas leaking out. Corona. Corona. It'll be fine. Let's see what this carburetor ball looks like. This machine is in pristine condition for its age. Pristine. Okay, we'll focus out, and the jet doesn't look so bad. Focus, see that? Hole here, on the opposite side is another hole, and then let's look for that small hole, right here. Focus, baby. You see that hole right there? That's what we need to clean. Same thing. Same thing. We'll back up the camera. And we're just going to run a torch tip cleaner. Now what I like to do is I like to get the biggest one I could fit in there. Don't just go by, you know, oh, I got something in there. No, you want to try and get the biggest one in there to make sure that you're clean. If you want to spray some carb cleaner through there, you're fine. Now the reason why this machine is still leaking gas out the carburetor is that this gas tank is full. And here we go. Here's our resistance. Here is our resistance, this middle hole. Here we go, just push through. This is our resistance. I almost want to pull the bowl off to see what kind of condition the bowl is in. Because remember, the machine will not lie. I will always say that, right? Never take anybody's words for when they drop off a machine. I'm just thinking it through. The machine will set the truth free. We have said that over and over again. It's nothing personal. Trust nobody when they drop off their machine for repair. So I need to repeat that to you guys. You guys comprende? Comprende? You guys comprende what I'm saying? Trust nobody. And we'll do the same thing. Even though we have fuel flow, we're going to go right up the keister as well. This one is going to be a little bit more loosey-goosey because the jets are in here compared to the other carburetor where the jet is actually built into the carburetor. And I wouldn't say built in, but it's how about this? It's internal. and this jet is external. Does that make sense? Okay, we are good to go. We will pop this jet back in and we'll give this thing a couple of reps. All right, where did my wrench go? It's right here. And we'll stick this back in. And we'll see what we got. Oh look, I should have done this with the other one. See how simple this machine is? It doesn't get any simpler than this. There's no belly pan cover. Plastic transmission drive wheel. And 2 belts right here. Very, very simple. Belts are in great shape for its age. The machine's in fantastic shape for its age. It comes out of business in 2008. So that's how you could date this machine. Made in good old Canada, from where my friend Bruce Pender is at. So, let's see what we got. What do you think? You think we're 2 for 2? Oh, wait a minute. Other side. Other side. I don't want to cheat you guys. And we'll see what we got. Choke, prime, first pull. 2 guys, 2 snowblowers, and it's not fuel. The machine will never lie. It will set the truth free. It is just that simple. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that. Running like a top. Overspin. Okay, so this snowblower is actually going to be a basically pro bono free repair, and that free bono repair is thanks to subscribers like you. Mrs. Pate's performance we spoke about. We haven't released a video in a little bit because we had a lot of surges and questions and comments. Mrs. Pate's performance and I, we stand by the fact that, you know, we take time and effort to make these videos. Some of you guys find that hard to believe. But, you know, let me get my face in here. I'll show you guys I'm being serious. That Mrs. Pate's performance, and I appreciate that you guys take the time to watch our videos. Our channel is nothing without people like you who want to do it yourself and try and take it on as a repair instead of going to a repair shop. That's how this channel started, and something else. And there is a good video about us, 40 questions. Just check that out. I'll put a link in the description for that. And we'll cover that in another video of how this evolved. But anyway, you guys take time to watch our videos. So me and Miss Pate's performance think it's only right to answer your questions, respond to your comments, good and bad, right? Good and bad. And we will go from there, right? I am learning from you guys, giving me feedback on my videos. And you guys are learning from me by the things that you watch and me answering your questions. If you are willing to learn, I am willing to teach. So, we've got a tremendous amount of action, comments, and views, subscribers recently. In the past like 3 days. Our channel almost had 100,000 views in 3 days. Pretty wild. We are a monetized YouTube channel. We do not have any Amazon wish lists, no PayPal me this or Patreon or this and that, right? The money that you save doing this, apply towards something else. Get yourself a better tool. Maybe you want to get yourself a better blower or something for your children or something for your wife or something. That's what you want us to do. I'll screenshot you something the other day. We met a lovely couple in Pennsylvania the day of the storm. Couldn't get their Cub Cadet going. And I could just tell in their messages through YouTube that they were frantic. So I said, do you guys have Instagram? They did. They did. And it says, if you guys want a video chat, let's do it. I will work on the machine with you. If you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach. So she held the phone and he was doing the work, and he had another friend there, and we walked through the repair. We got the machine running, and then he's like, wait a minute, now the machine doesn't propel itself. We got back on the phone, and then when that thing blew snow, we were both screaming off the top of our lungs. So, and they were like, listen, what we want to send you, we don't want your money. I told them, when the time comes, when someone needs a machine fix or something, you're going to pay it forward and do the same thing, or when someone's in need, you are going to do the same thing as well. So you guys are responsible for this pro bono repair. It's an older gentleman in the neighborhood. I've never met him before. He knows me apparently. And last week his wife died. It was also the same day that my other grandmother died, and we just had a conversation and everything, and we're not going to take his money for this. 2020, you see my videos about 2020 and Corona, has been something I never want to experience ever again, and hopefully one day I wake up and I forget all of this. But we're not going to take his money. The YouTube money will go towards fixing this. So anyway, we're going to clean the carburetor on this, which we already did, but we're going to tune this up for him at no charge, and because he's an older gentleman, we are going to modify the impeller at no charge. He was married to his wife for 50 years. She is a cancer survivor, like Mrs. Pate's performance. We had a great conversation, so I forgot. She beat cancer many years ago, and he said that basically about 2 months ago, they were married for 50 years. Whew, can you imagine? What a beautiful thing. And he just said that he saw the change in her, and he knew something was going on. They took her to the hospital, all these specialists, and I forgot what she was diagnosed with, but she was diagnosed with something or was attacking her organs. And on Wednesday, she passed away. So, the little things that we could do. I didn't say anything to him about this. I'm not sure if I'm able to get him on camera. I don't know how people work. If I don't, then just know that from the bottom of Mrs. Pate's performance and I's heart, that we appreciate you guys. With that being said, we appreciate, I'm just a little emotional myself. Yeah, so here we go. 2 owners, right? This would be the daddy, and that would be the son, right? This is older, this is younger. Nope, can't be that, can't be this, can't be that, and it is. Nothing against either one of them, but what I say, trust nobody, and the machine will set you free. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by for today's video. If you guys found this video helpful, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Guess what? I'll see you guys on the next episode of Pate's Performance. Later. All right, guys, so we are dropping off the snowblower, and he's not home. He just said to leave it in the garage. So that's what we're doing. I gotta put you guys down. It's hard to do this in one motion. Good, how are you? How are the roads? Good?
Yeah, it's all right.
All right.
Wow, you got this thing in your van?
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'll help you get it in if needed. I'm sure two strong guys like me and you.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get it. We'll get it in. We'll get it out. Holy schmoly. Yep. So in order to start it, make sure this key is in because it comes out.
Yeah.
Key in. Take it off stop to the rabbit. Choke. Prime.
Very good. My concern is that this thing was brand new and then it was taken apart and all those things were put into it. Like the new impeller. But you say that was done by a professional shop.
Yeah.
You have a receipt for that?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
You don't have a receipt for that.
No.
So what exactly now they did? They put an impeller in here?
They put flaps inside.
Flaps.
Yep. So there's no more gap inside. They're saying there's a gap because it's metal on metal. You don't want to do metal on metal. So naturally the manufacturer leaves a gap. And that's where all the snow gets clogged in and stuff like that. So now there's no more gap.
Okay, where is this gap?
Okay, so again, the impeller is made out of metal.
Yeah.
This is made out of metal.
Right.
So you don't want to have it too close because metal on metal is no good. So that's from.
Oh, I see. They
Yeah,
added
yeah,
something on the top.
Yep. So they put flaps on top of that. So now there is no more gap.
And that's a thing that they normally do.
If you ask for it, you have to request it.
Right. So they did that for you. They didn't change the impeller.
No. They
And
modified it.
And they didn't change the auger.
No, the auger's still the same. Yeah, they just the flaps on the back.
You have the original receipt for when you're the original owner. Right?
Yeah. No, I don't.
You don't keep that either.
No. All I have is some of the plastic still left. I have a gas can and the electrical cord for the electric start, but it takes any electrical cord. You never used it.
So what happened with this cable was here?
Oh, so this cable.
Oh, that's the shifter.
Yeah.
This one is the for this guy.
Yep. And then this cable goes to. Okay.
So you got a bigger, badder machine?
Got a John Deere from my father.
John Deere. Excuse me.
So significantly different machine. So
Is
we
it-
can take that?
A walk behind like this, or
Yeah, of course.
it is?
Mhm.
Because I was looking at another one from a guy, and he has a John Deere ride on snowblower. I was holy cow.
Oh no, no, we don't have space for that. It's just a regular snowblower like this. Just a bigger engine on a smaller frame. It's all metal, a lot heavier.
And then this traction package.
Yep.
What is included in that?
As I said before, they put chains on there. That's it.
That's it. It's just
Yep.
chains.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same wheels that were.
Yep.
See, no. What do you want for it? Because 800, I could go buy a brand new machine. It's not as big as this, but
Yep. And you won't get any of the modifications done to it.
that's right.
So-
I don't really need